Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. Today, across the arid wastelands of this alien world, the forces of the Tyranids will be facing the Craftworld Eldar in this match play battle report. Let's dive in.
The Dark King.
Today I am playing Max
What's up?
from the Bunker Store here at Mini Wargaming.
Wargaming Bunker, yes.
That's right, make sure you check the link down below. And we are, of course, playing in the Mini Wargaming Bunker. Thank you, Mini
Hey,
Wargaming.
you guys are awesome.
Yeah, we're playing-
I love you, Steve.
Yeah, there you go, Steve. Playing in the All Points place over here. Cool. We are playing Tear Down Their Icons, one of the new missions from Warzone Grand Tournament Strike Force missions. This is the placement. It is a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. We've got prime explosives as our bonus action and our detonation for our bonus points.
Oh, I'm
You
just
have
gonna
it.
explode all over the map.
That's right, because they are Tyranids and bugs.
Oh, yes.
Let's take a look at the armies before we jump in to the deployment. And here we have 2,000 points of Craftworld Eldar. Leading the fray, we have my Warlord, who is a Farseer, Falshu's Wing, and the Seer of the Shifting Vector. Then we have a Warlock Council of 3 Warlocks. In the Elite slot, we have 5 Striking Scorpions with a Scorpion's Claw. We have 2 units of 5 Wraith Blades with shields and axes. In the troop slot, we have 2 units of 5 Dire Avengers and 2 units of 5 Rangers to make sure we have lots of little OBSEC units. Then in the fast attack slot, 2 units of 2 Hornets in each squad with 2 Eldar missile launchers on each Hornet. In the heavy support, 3 Wraith Lords with Shuriken Cannon and Twin Flamers. And to round it out, 2 dedicated transports. We have 2 Wave Serpents with triple cannon. The Craftworld is a custom one with Hunters of Ancient Relics and the other one that gives me a reroll, a hit, and a wound roll. Expert Crafters, I think that's what it's called. Excellent. Let's take a look at what the bugs have brought. 2,000 points of Tyranids. Take it away, Max.
So we have my Warlord, a Flyrant, basically. I love my Flyrants. I have 1 Flyrant with Old One Eye next to him, another Flyrant, 6 Hull Carnifexes with multiple different loadouts, the 6 Man of Zoanthropes, the Harpy, because I love my Harpy, supported by a Tyrannofex with the Acid Sprayer, and the obligatory 3 Ripper Swarms.
Now, of course, the Rippers means you're not running a Crusher Stampede.
No, I want to memorize the list a bit more before I really get that going, but also, this is generically what I usually take, because, I'll just go with the tried and true.
Okay, and what is the Hive Fleet?
The Hive Fleet is all custom with the Cranial Channeling and the Metamorphic Regrowth. So all of my monsters will get to regenerate something, and the Cranial Channeling because I don't like pink command points for rerolling Psychic's powers.
There you go. So you get your Psychic Brain Bugs, and if I don't kill you, you heal.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's basically all I want.
I like it. Awesome. Let's dive into deployment. Okay, the armies are pretty cool.
Oh,
You're
I'm
running-
scared of his.
You're scared of mine.
Yes, I'm scared of you.
Oh, well, I'm happy you're not running Crusher Stampede because I'm running Craftworld Eldar. Which, by the way, everybody was saying, play more Craftworld Eldar. So
I'm having flashbacks to 8th. Don't
there you go. Doom and Guide. Dark Reaper's double shooting with Inari. That's not a thing anymore.
I'm just remembering Chris and his biker conclave.
There you go.
Oh,
So we're going to roll off for
Deployment.
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 3.
I got a 1.
Okay. So as for secondaries, you picked...
Grind them down, bring it down, and engage on all fronts.
Cool. I decided to take Retrieve Nachmund data because I have a lot of little troop units, so I can actually do
will
it pretty
murder them.
decently. Of course you will. You have to.
Of course I have to.
I'm going to pick Bring It Down because you have lots of monsters.
Yes, I do.
And I'm also picking... oh my goodness, which one did I pick? Retrieve Nachmund data. Oh yeah. Engage on all fronts. Because
Engage on all fronts.
because I'm not going to take the
anyone's
middle.
wondering, I am.
Stranglehold would be very hard to do when there's a giant Tyrannifex with a flamer just waiting to take me off the
It just
middle.
wants hugs.
No hugs.
All the hugs.
No hugs.
It's gonna force the hug.
None. That's not. I said no. I said no, sir.
I do not consent to this hug.
I do not consent to this hug. Okay, so let's.
It's like an old one.
So I'm gonna let you start deploying first. You can pick your side. But we've got some good light cover. We got some obscuring terrain on the sides.
So
we
really,
got some
how
dense
do I-
terrain
no,
over
you
here
hover.
as well.
You just hover.
I have fly on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so what does it
And by the way,
matter?
we're playing to the edge here because it's
Yeah.
we're playing the actual resize, but it starts 12 inches in and then goes in like that. Okay, we'll be back after deployment. We are here after deployment. And Max, how have you deployed here?
Very carefully. I've tried to group my
One model at a time.
one model at a time. I got my death ball, and it's just gonna go right across.
That's the
It's
plan.
literally, we're just gonna tear up the entire canyons. I'm just gonna go right across.
That's right. The zoanthropes, they're like num bugs, big guy,
Big
harpy.
Harpy, the warlord, flyrant,
Cool.
and other flyrant.
With venom cannons. So venom cannons, and devourers or whatever, death
Deathspitters, yeah, with
and
the
then
brain
the
leeches.
crusher guys and old one eye.
Old one eye right here.
He's right in the
dual
middle.
sighting talons. Very generic.
Tusks as well.
Tusks, because I like having the space marine thing that I gotta pay for.
That's right.
Yes.
Hornets with missiles, Wraith Lord. Hornets with missiles. The Wraith Guard in there. I owe you a unit of Wraith Guard, actually. I still haven't
Okay,
put
you
them
can
down.
take it out.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
fine, they don't have to be in
Yeah, they don't have to be in the game. Hold on.
Don't worry.
And we're back with the actual full army.
Yes, there we go. Now we found
So,
them. They were hiding.
Wraith Blades and the Farseer. That's right, see? They were there the whole time. You just didn't see
They
them.
cast invisibility before they get.
That's right.
Cheating.
2 units of two Wraiths as well, and then the unit with the 5 Dire Avengers and the Warlocks, the 3 Warlock Council in there as well. I spent 1 command point to strategic reserve 5 Dire Avengers. The Striking Scorpions are deep striking, and the 2 units of Rangers. I don't even know if I talked about the Striking Scorpions in my list. There are 5 Striking Scorpions in my list. With the Scorpion's
strike.
Bite. They're going to try and come in and do something.
I just got 9 rippers.
Yeah, that's it.
Just
That's
got
all
9
you
rippers,
got.
that's it. That's
Okay, let's see if who gets the chance to go first. And by gets a chance means you have to go first.
I absolutely
Hiya.
must.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
You must go first.
I have no choice.
That's right.
I accept. I accept the challenge. I got it. I got this.
And now it is Tyranids' turn number 1. End of the movement phase.
I had a long think and a lot of running.
There you go.
Basically, I ran
With pretty much
almost everybody, most of the Carnifexes, and the Zoanthropes. He
the
just moved.
Harpy didn't move. I mean, didn't run. The
The Tyrannifex.
did not run.
Tease.
But it only has like 18-inch range.
That's fine.
And then they didn't. They just moved up this
They
way
moved up.
to get their super venom cannons
I am just scared of missile launches.
in range of my flank.
I'm literally scared of how many missile launches again?
I have 8 of them. 8 missile
Just
launches.
8, he said.
Just 8, I say.
Just 8.
Simply 8.
So then we're gonna go into the psychic phase.
Okay. The Tyranids have moved up at full speed, and Catalyst went on the Warlord Hive turn.
Yep, from the Zoanthropes.
Yep.
And just because I get to roll, I took the upgrade so I can roll 3 dice and pick the 2 that I want.
Yep.
And he's not in range. It's not my fault. He's just not in range. I tried.
I am an Eldar, trying very hard to stay back. However,
safe.
shooting will happen as
I
we've got
will shoot.
a bunch of venom cannons and stuff shoot me.
I will shoot.
End of the shooting phase, we had all of the venom cannons. Shoot and murder.
1 Wraith.
And you know what? That was someone's mother.
Well, that
Shame
just
on
means
you.
they died twice.
Other than that, shame. Other than that, all the other guns shot into.
I made an effort. They just
Nothing
They
happened.
ducked.
Okay, so you aren't on this objective. You're not. You didn't have the range to get on that objective.
No.
And you're on that
I got
objective.
that one.
But you did get your engaged on fronts for 2 points. Actually, no, because he's not wholly within this table for him. So no engage.
I tried my best.
You did, and that's it.
And,
End of the movement phase. I got the Dire Avengers out of the Wave Serpent. They moved up and they've cleared the 6-inch of the line. So they're going to do Retrieve Nakmachle data. This moved up after dislodging the Warlocks, who have gone close to the Farseer to use the Seer Council. Both units of Hornets are just sticking back, ready to shoot, and I've moved...
Skip that phase, honestly. It's fine. It's pretty late. We can all
He moved
skip
up,
the phase.
they moved up, that moved up. It's full of Wraith Guard, and I put one single Wraith Lord on that objective to entice Max to come get it. Other than that,
I'm seeing 4 things that are much scarier.
That's right, you don't worry about the Wraith Lord. He's fine.
No. You can
He's
fine. You can have that one.
I have 2 of them, thank you. Okay, moving on to the Psychic phase and shooting phase. Ooh, it's too soon. Too soon. Psychic powers. I protected and fortuned them, and I've doomed this Carnifex. He is now doomed!
It's okay, he'll be fine.
Doomed! Somebody clip this! Doomed!
Doom!
End of the shooting phase. I killed the Doom Carnifex because it was doomed to die. And then the rocket launchers just nuked that harpy.
Look, I don't kill the Carnifex. That was just rude.
I did. I was very rude.
That was very rude.
And those rocket launchers are fantastic. I loved it. I did spend...
Only 8.
Yeah,
Only 8?
I did spend both of my Harlequin shields. Harlequinly shields. Wave Serpent shields. I did 2 wounds here, and I did do 1 wound on the Harpy after I killed the Carnifex.
Yep.
However, but it was only 1 wound, and then the others. That 1 wound actually meant that I was able to kill the Harpy.
You do know though, I'm going to retaliate.
Of course, I will be charging though with this.
Charging?
That's right. I'm charging into that Carnifex.
Sure.
And then the Wave Serpent failed to charge with a CP reroll. Literally was toast. He's like, I don't want to charge Carnifexes, but they can't hurt you in combat, you fool. No.
But they're scary.
They're very scary, apparently.
They're extremely scary.
So with that, I will get killed 2 monsters.
Yes, you did.
But one is 8 wounds, so 1 point for that one, and 2 points for the Harpy. So 3 points for bring it down. I did stop Max for getting grind them down. And I got my first retrieve Nachlemand data, and I got 2 points for engage on all fronts. And with that, the Tyranids get 4 points for their primary.
Yes.
And we move on to turn number 2. Max, you finished your movement. They advanced.
After getting scolded by Skari for
That's right.
coherency.
You had 3-inch coherency over here. That is illegal.
It's a new Tyranid rule. Didn't you read the codex?
No.
They're about
So Ripper's here, Ripper's there.
Yep.
And then all these guys, they just moved up.
We just basically...
I'm so sad I didn't tie up 2 of your Carnifexes with Venom Cannons. I'm so sad.
I'm shooting.
Oh, that's not cool. And then, of course, Old One Eye and the 2 remaining Slasher Carnifexes coming up the board.
Going up there with Mr. Hugs.
Okay, so this is what the table looks like as the Tyranids advance at full speed and the Eldar just hold the line in their little corner back here.
Yes.
Let's see what happens after the shooting phase.
Charge. That was a good charge.
End of the shooting phase.
Well, where's the psychic phase? There was a psychic phase.
You did. You killed one with a snite. Smite. A snite. Smite. And you almost killed that Wave Serpent with shooting. Has 1 wound left. Then you charged the Carnifex. Didn't do a mortal wound.
He gets a feel no pain.
He has a feel no pain. Yep. And
I really tried to kill them.
Almost.
I really tried to kill this. I
made so many saves of those Dire Avengers. Fantastic on them. And then you did put 6 damage on that poor Wraith Lord.
Oh, that smite
with the
juicy.
that
was him.
He did 6 damage with that spray
He's
thing.
the powerhouse.
Oh,
and then
damage
one
spray.
eye kind of whiffed.
And then you made a 12-inch charge.
Oh yes.
With that Carnifex.
He's in, and he did a mortal wound. He's in there.
We're going to show you the exploits of this Carnifex because he rolled 12 to get in. So let's see if he can kill some Wraith Guard. Let's go.
He's got the big sighting talons. He gets 6 attacks from all the bonuses.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s because I charged.
And rerolling 1s because of the sighting talons.
Oh my Lanta! Good thing I do.
Good. Okay.
There we go.
So 4 hits, and he is. I'm straight. Toughness 6.
4s.
Cool. So wait, you're only strength 6?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
They're not, they're doing it, living
that
their
is
best
a 4,
life.
by the way. It's a weird looking dice, but that's a 4.
And there's 5 pips on it.
Okay. I fail 1. What's the damage on these?
The damage is most tells us 3 whole damage with minus 3.
I have 1 guy that has 2 wounds remaining. I'm not going to spend a CP for this. I'm going to feel no pain this. Ah, yes.
Oh!
You got him. You got him. Okay.
See, I got one. I'm fine.
You did. You got him.
I'm good.
You got him dead. And I will be spending 2 points to interrupt
yes.
with the Wraith Lord because I want to punish that guy. Yeah, that's right. My fisticuffs put 3 damage on you. 1 wound went through, and you didn't pass any catalyst saves. You're down to 9 wounds remaining on that Hive Tyrant.
He's okay.
He is still alive.
He's fine.
But that was well worth my 2 Kamal points, just gonna say.
Okay.
So now you get to fight me back. And we'll come back after, because that was a fun one, and then that was just off camera. And of course, I decided to do that because he didn't base me. So I was like, aha!
Did the best. He's living the best life.
I did 3 wounds to that Carnifex with 3 of them.
Yes, you did.
And this Wraith Lord lived with 1 wound.
1 whole wound, even after the rerolls.
Oh my, even with all reroll wound rolls. However, this Carnifex did blow up that Wave Serpent.
Yes, he deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
He deserved it. He was horrid.
I am leadership 8 on that unit of Dire Avengers, and I lost 3, so do they run? They do not. They hold the line, and then their leadership 9, I believe, so they are fine. So with that, you will get your engage on all fronts, though. You have 2, because you have 1. No, yeah, you got 2, because you're not wholly in this quarter here.
I'm getting there.
I know.
I'm getting there.
You do get... you got 2 for killing a monster. I mean, a vehicle.
Yes.
So you got 2 points for that. And that is it. So you only got 2 points for that because that Wraith Lord survived. Whew.
That's okay.
So he's probably going to try to run away.
Nah, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. I do want to go punch Old One Eye just for fun with these guys here. I want to punch Old One Eye. Punch him right in the eye. Okay.
Punch him right in his eye. Oh.
Right in the one eye.
And insult to injury.
With an axe. That's right. I'm going to axe him in the eye. That's right. He didn't axe you anything. Ha! Get it? Oh, hey, here we are off the movement phase. I've moved these Hornets onto that objective. Moved this Wave Serpent full of Wraithguard up. Hopefully trying to charge into that. Maybe a long bomb charge there.
No, let's say no.
This Wraith Lord moved around. These Wraithguard fell back. They're going to shoot and charge. I've got my Wraith Lord still in combat with that because it can still shoot because it's a monster. I'm actually going to go and charge this Hive Tyrant with my Farseer, my Warlocks. And over here, the brave Dire Avengers have obsected that objective.
Honestly, they've been more annoying than the Wave Serpent.
They have. And I'm doing the mission-specific action with them.
Look what he did.
To put a little...
Look what he did.
Detonator. Ha-ha! That's right, little detonator.
Now I gotta move a Carnifex up there to deal with this.
Now, of course, because of the way that you left a nice big open space for me, they came down here. Ta-da! So they're going to put down my retrieve data in your table quarter. Because they're a troop, they're going to automatically do it.
As much as I hate it, it's a smart thing to do.
I have to. I got it,
Yes, you do.
They're just going to be over there. They're going to be annoying.
I'm then going to murder them.
Now, you do have the horror active, so it's going to be -1 till my psychic test.
The hive mind thing. The horror was a spell I cast.
No, not the horror.
The
The shadow in the warp is what it's called.
That's the wording.
There you go.
Hey, we got English.
I'm going to spend 1 of my 5 command points, though, so I go down to 4 to get +1 to cast for the Farseer and the Warlocks.
Oh, really? So completely adding it to a moot point.
Now at least this is normal. Well, end of the psychic phase. Through the Shadow in the Warp was quite successful. I was able to protect the Wraith Blades. I wasn't able to Fortune because I failed the test. And I was able to Doom, because I rolled high, and I doomed the Zoanthropes. And then I spent a command point to cast an additional spell and do a smite, and I was able to smite.
My rerolls did nothing.
That's right. You did nothing. I was able to.
Did nothing.
I got +1 and then -1, and then you rolled 6s for your denies, and I rolled like 7s for my powers. And that's how she goes. Except for Fortune, they do not have Fortune.
Shadow in the Warp, okay?
I am a Farseer, and I care not whence the shadow flows.
Because you're losing.
Okay, so here we are at the end of the charge phase. So I was able to shoot that Carnifex. I put 2 wounds on it with the cannons, and then I redid the shield with the CP and took the last 3 wounds off with the shield. Good job, shield. And then it charged into here. After both units of Hornets shot a whole bunch of frag plasma rockets.
Yeah, flashbacks to Aethal, right? That's
into
exactly
the doomed. I made like 16 wounds, and he only failed 3 saves. So I killed 1 Zoanthrope. But I did make that charge.
It's okay, the one that I didn't need.
That's right, the red one. It was Matthews. Thank you, Matthew, for letting us borrow your Zoanthrope.
Thank you very much.
Without us asking. And then, of course, over here, they charged in and are into Old One Eye. And then my Farseer and my Warlocks have charged into this Hive Tower.
Regret it.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
See about that.
Well, I'm going to start over here. Let's see what they can do against Old One Eye.
Those are bullshittery.
So they get +1 attack for charging, +1 for Hunters of Ancient
I
Relics.
don't accept this.
They hit on 4s though, because they are.
I just want you to know I don't accept this.
Okay.
Choice.
They don't. I don't think they care, because they are. Okay, reroll 1 for expert crafters. Yeah, and I am strength 7. What's your?
Toughness 7.
Okay, so 4s again. 4s and 4s.
He's not doomed.
He's not, but I do get expert crafters again for that. Yeah. So that's 6 at minus 3.
Well, you know what? I have a 3-up save. I still have a 6-up.
Oh, you have a save.
I do.
Oh, there you go. I love
And
you.
I got all of them. I said in another dimension.
6d3 damage into Old One Eye.
Roll.
Take it. Take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's literally enough.
Really?
That's
Hooray!
Huzzah.
Too bad he's not Crush a Stampede, or that would have been 2 damage less. He would have lived. That's right. I bet you wish you were Crush Stampede now.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna touch this flamer tank. I'm gonna touch this flamer.
You gonna what?
I'm going to touch the flamer.
You gonna what?
I'm going to touch the flamer.
You know I'm gonna... No bonk.
Well, that was the end of the Seer
though.
Council, because I totally, they died. I didn't...
No, but you see though, I have command points still.
That's right, you're gonna fight again.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
So he's gonna spend command points to fight and potentially kill my Farseer, which is why he charged in. And he accelerated, digested, and got 3 wounds back for killing 3 models.
Absolutely delicious.
And then I didn't do any damage in return. However, the Wraith Blaze did kill Old One Eye, and over here the Headbuds did nothing.
You shall pay for this.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm absolutely okay with that.
Let's see. You're gonna pay for it right now.
I'm going to pay for it. Let's roll it. Let's see if you are you attacking my Farseer?
I am definitely attacking
Okay.
first here. So,
And you did pay the CP to reroll 1 rolls.
Yes, I
and
did.
you are down now to 2 command points.
That's all I
remaining.
need.
Excellent.
And I still miss once.
Cool. And 1 reroll.
Still hitting on 2s. Is that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's good enough.
Okay.
It's
I
good
trust
enough.
your judgment, and I won on
2s to
2s,
wounds.
re-rolling.
Cool.
All
So 4?
and yes.
Okay. It's 3 damage each because they're nasty, right?
Yes, they're very nasty.
4 ups. Oh, that'll kill him. Good thing he has a CP reroll and a free reroll for Seer of the Shifting Vector.
You what?
Hooray! He's fine. Yeah. It's actually 3 CP to fight again. Oh my goodness, that was a 3 CP fight again. Whew! That Farseer is pooping in his britchers.
I'm not impressed by the outcome. I will say that right now.
But he knew what was going to happen. He's like, oh, good thing I'm wearing a long skirt. Because it just fell to the ground.
Good
That's
thing
what he
I'm
felt.
wearing the brown
That's
skirt.
Right. That's right. Well, it's actually more like yellow. Anyway.
Oh, the yellow skirt.
That's right. That's right. That Farseer is very, very afraid. So with that, you...
Going to eat him now.
End of my turn.
Yes.
I do get... Oh, I don't get... Oh, no, I do engage for 2. Because these are only 2 models, so they don't actually get me my engage on that flank anymore. But I do get engage for them. I get engage here. And I get engage on that side, so I get 2 points for engage. I get my second Retrieve Octare Nachman data, and I was able to drop you down to 4 primary points as we move into turn number 2. And here we are after the movement phase.
making me think.
Although you need to bring in your 3 Rippers because it's turn 3. So the other
it's
3
turn
Rippers, it's turn 3 now.
Yeah, but don't.
They have to come in now.
Oh, okay.
So turn 3, they have to come in, but you got the Zoanthropes here. He stayed there. This Hive Tyrant moved up this way. That Hive Tyrant stayed in combat. This Carnifex advanced up to get around to basically start threatening those Hornets that are in the forest. And
like
then
the Hornets.
3 Venom Cannons have moved around. Yes. And just being really annoying over here. Well,
Venom cannons.
well, the Rippers are just going to be annoying there as well.
Pretty much. We're
Amazing.
just.
Well, there you have it. There's the action is happening all around the table. Well, that was an eventful psychic phase, Max.
It hurt.
It did. You were able to get Catalyst off. I wasn't able to deny it. Then you tried to smite to kill the Wraith Lord because he only has 1 wound left.
Yep.
You did a 9 because you get +1, so it was an 8 + 1, 9.
Yep.
I rolled an 11 to stop that smite, which was clutch.
Honestly.
Then you rolled 3d6 on them to smite.
I wanted to super smite.
And you got boxcars. You decided to keep the perils. You did 7 mortal wounds, but then did 3 mortal wounds to yourself, killing a whole Zoanthrope. And then you Psychic Scream me for another 2 mortals. So
I don't know if that was worth it.
You did 7. So you've actually done 9 mortal wounds to this Wave Serpent. It has 4 left. And then
Still
you
there.
tried to smite over here and didn't do anything
It just couldn't get the charge.
That's right.
Couldn't do it.
Okay, so now we move into the shooting phase. You've got a whole bunch of Venom Cannons.
I got a lot of Dire Avengers to murder right
And that's right. You also have a Flamer that hasn't moved,
now. Oh, yeah.
which is going to be exciting.
Oh, yes.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Okay, so, by the way, that Carnifex, it was giving up his shooting to the action to remove my explosion marker.
Get this.
So he's going to get rid of that. The double Flamer killed 2 and left 1 with 1 wound because I did make a couple of saves, which is good. Well, 4 out of 4 to keep him alive. And then you did shoot the Wraith Lord and kill him with your Desperate.
He deserved it.
He did. And now you get to charge with this Hive Tower.
We're charging that into that guy.
Oh, and the Dire Avengers finally died. Even though they did a valiant effort and almost survived.
Literally the last roll. The last roll. He's
great.
rolling nothing but 5s.
It was great. It was great.
Oh, yes, for you.
It was great for me. Okay, this Hive Tyrant's going to charge.
Hive Tyrant is charging in.
And he makes it.
He's going to make it even though this is immensely... What?
Oh, and there goes the trees.
There goes the tree again. I'm forever messing the tree.
Okay, so in combat, I did lose the Wraith Blade. This put 1 wound on the Zoanthropes.
Yeah.
And they put 1 wound back.
I got it.
And I did do 2 damage on
the Hive Tyrant.
with the Farseer.
Correct. My Warlord.
Okay, I have 4 invulnerable saving throws. 5 on the Farseer. Come on, Farseer!
I'm going to eat it. I'm eating him.
Ooh, he will go down regardless because I have no CP, and I do have Shear of the Shifting Vector, but that will kill my Farseer.
I ate it.
No more psychic
And now I healed the 10.
You go back up. You ate me. Oh,
I ate another elf.
Sad. Okay.
I'm not.
At the end of the day, though, you do have your engage on all fronts.
I do.
For 3 points this time.
Uh-huh.
You were able to take down my sabotage marker.
Yes. And the Dire Avengers.
You have killed this battle round. You have killed 1, 2, 3 units so far. 4 units so far. Which means you might get your grind them down this time.
Hopefully.
Right?
If you let me.
And I do get my 2 for 8 points for the primary.
Yes. Also, I did kill a monster this turn.
Yep. So you will be getting 2 points for Bring It Down. There you go. Some good points from the Tyranids as we move on to my turn 3.
Hard fought.
It's been fun. It's been really fun. We've just been, ideally you don't want to throw your casters into combat with a Hive Tyrant, but that was more for the entertainment value than anything. Well, I have no more Psychers, which is going to be interesting. I've decided to bring these Scorpions. They can Deep Strike. They're just 9 inches away from that Carnifex. Let's see if they can make it. I did strategic reserve these Dire Avengers into this quarter, and I'm doing Retrieve Neckelman data with them. And the reason you haven't seen me roll is because I haven't shown the roll-offs, but troops of 5 or less can just instantly do it. And then these Rangers of Deep Struck here, essentially going to try and do some damage onto the flying Hive Tyrants. I'm going to try and bring them down as much as I can. Then out of the Wave Serpent, the other unit of Wraith Blades with axes have come out. They're going to try and potentially do either a long bomb charge here, or we'll see what they do there. Meanwhile, this unit of Rangers is doubling down and starting the action to put down the prime explosives, and they're going to do it over here. I get 4 points, so we each get 4 points for each one we put down in our opponent's territory, which is half the table, basically. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited. It's been really fun to try, and Max is really annoyed. He's like, no, and he hasn't brought anything this way, so if he doesn't, they're going to be amazing, and I love it. Well, shooting-wise, I did put 3 wounds on that Carnifex from pistols, as those little striking Scorpions were like, yeah! And then that Hive Tyrant made every invulnerable save he had to make.
Just Darth Vadered every missile.
That's right. So I did no damage. Uh-oh. I did do 0 damage, yeah. Because you even possibly you're feeling no pains against all the damage from there. Oh, no! Okay, so now we go into the charge phase. I'm going to try and make a 9-inch charge with that unit of striking scorpions into that Carnifex.
What?
That's right. What? Will they make it? Oh, so close, yet so far. And I have to keep them there because I definitely need the CP reroll here. I'm only going to charge that Hive Tyrant.
Oh, are you now?
That's right. I'm not going to let you overwatch with a bunch of flamers.
I want to.
I know you do. Come on, Wraith Blades. 6 inches. I don't know if that'll make it. Well, they are within 7. It's actually just on the cusp.
Incredibly rude.
And by within 7 means I can move 6 and be within an inch, which is exactly what I need. And that is enough. You know what? I will 100% take those on. Take that. I should have. What I should have done is I should roll that one first, and then potentially use the re-roll there. But yeah, it's all good.
We know how to see.
Let's just punch a Hive Tyrant. So I have 4 of them.
You guys missed them.
And by 4 of them, I mean 5 of them. That's right. I was pulling the dice out of my pocket. 4 is to hit.
Yeah, pocket.
Because not as good as I would have hoped. That -1 to hit. Look at that. Ooh. I get a free reroll. Yeah, good job. And I need 4s to wound it. Ooh, very nice. And I do get a free reroll as well here. Nice.
Look at this.
So that's 4 involts.
And he's good. Not really.
He takes 3.
There's 3 of them.
3d3. That's cooked. So he'll take 6, 8 in total.
I am down to 4.
Cool. Awesome. Does he have rapid regeneration thing, or is that just him? That's just him.
It's just him. He actually has voracious ammunition, which has not come into effect this time.
Makes sense. Well, that's all I got, and now he gets to fight me back with stuff over here. Right. Well, after not being able to kill the Hive Tyrant, he heals up at the end of the turn. I will be getting engaged on all fronts for 2.
I also did nothing, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. You do end up getting 8 points for primary this time because you have 2 objectives.
Finally.
I do have my 3rd retrieve Nachman data, which does mean that I will go up to 8 points for that. And I didn't get any bring it down points this turn, so I don't get any of those. Do they heal as well, or just monsters?
Monsters.
Okay,
just
so they
monsters.
don't heal.
They are not monsters.
And you will get 8 points. You do get grind them, and I do not get that. Okay, so with that, we move on to battle round number 4.
My movement.
Let's do it. Okay, end of the movement phase. We did read that you have to roll a 4+ to remove the markers, and you can't start the action if there's a friend, like an enemy unit within range of the marker. Yeah. But that's fine. He rolled a 4+, that's gone. That means that over here, that might actually come in handy. If you're obsec, though, it's automatically taken away almost. Except for the Rippers, they are putting down a little sabotage.
Another little bomb
marker on my side of the table. Each one of those is worth 4 points at the end of the game.
Get it out of here.
With this mission specifically, which is one of the new missions. It's actually kind of cool. The Flying Hive Tyrant's gone to murder some Hornets. And he's almost back up to full. He's got
1 wound away.
He's 1 wound away. And he healed back up to 5. Okay, so with that, into the psychic and then shooting phase.
Yeah.
Okay, so psychic phase, shooting phase. The Synapse, these Zoanthropes failed both psychic tests.
Yeah.
The first one with a reroll with 3 dice, picking the 2 highest.
Yeah.
He did a smite over here. This did 6 damage and killed one of my Hornets, which was great. But that +1, because now smite is +1, meant that the Zoanthropes failed smite on 3 dice, picked the 2 highest with a reroll, and then failed psychic scream. so my Wave Serpent is still alive with 3 wounds remaining.
I cannot tell you the disdain I have for that unit.
This one, he gets a medal. Win or lose, that is a great medal. Over here, first shot from the Tyrannifex killed 3 of the Wraith Blades. So I removed the models. So for the second shot, he couldn't shoot me because I'm engaged with the Hive Tyrant. But so he shot and did some damage into the Wraith Lord. But then all the Venom cannons just nuked the Wraith Lord.
It had to go.
It just died. They have been absolute money, just shooting from at range.
Love DAC effects.
They've been really, really good. I did lose 2 of these striking scorpions from a couple of shots.
Correct.
Other than that, we're moving into the charge phase and fight phase. We shall return, but the Eldar are running out of stuff. It is turn 4 though, so we'll see what happens.
I expected less at this point, really.
And here we are at the end of number 4. That's still alive.
I hate waves.
I have to take 1 morale. They did lose 4 of their models. They're at leadership 9, so 1 might run away. No.
Dang it.
He's good. Excellent. Over here we have... this guy didn't kill that Hornet. I passed both my saves. Amazing. He failed to hit 3 times. And then the Dire Avengers are good, but that Carnifex murdered all of the...
I'm moited.
Just completely destroyed. The poor... They tried so hard. They tried so hard. Okay, so with that, I will only get 4 points, though, because I'm not on that objective. However, I will be getting my last retrieved Nachman data, and I'll more than likely try and drop you down a point there. And I'm probably going to use this guy to move up and contest this objective to bring you down to 4 primary points at the end of the game to try and do something there. Okay, so with that, let's dive into the end of the turn. It's coming to the end. I need to try get some bring it down points. And this turn, you only killed the Scorpions.
Yes, but I did kill a Hornet, so I will get bring it down.
Correct. So you do get 1 bring it down point, but you did.
I killed the Wraith.
Oh yes, you did
I
2.
killed 2.
So it's 3 for bring it down, and you killed 2 units. So if I can kill 2, I can stop your grind them down again. And here we are after the movement phase. I moved both of them on there to contest that objective because they are not Crusher Stampede. I was going to charge in and take that objective away potentially, but you know what? I decided I'm actually going to do the action to put a bomb down again. No bomb can be within 9 inches of each other, so they moved up and then they can place the bomb within 3 inches. So they're going to do the action, put another bomb. There's no way he can defuse them because he can't start the action if I'm there. If I get too close, he can shoot me with the Tyranids. So I'm hoping that actually helps me at the end of the game there. However, I'm going to try and kill that Hive Tyrant, I think, with my Hornets. And then I've got another Hive Tyrant over here that has a bunch of Dire Avengers that he could heal from. So we'll see what happens with that.
I'm going to eat it.
And I got this Hornet over here just hiding away. And they're doing my last retrieve Nachman data. So with that, we're into the nitty-gritty end of the game. Okay, so shooting, the Dire Avengers did nothing. You passed all your saves.
It was great.
And I was debating whether shooting at that Hive Tyrant or using them to shoot at these Rippers. And I'm going to shoot at the Rippers. I did 3 wounds so far with their rocket launchers.
Gamble.
D6 damage. I'm gambling. If I do that, I'm taking 4 points away from my opponent instead of gaining 2 points. So it's like a net point increase for me. So we'll see if it pays off at the end. Okay. That's why I wanted to show it. So D3 damage.
D6.
Well, yeah, sorry. I need to do minimum 3 on each one. And I do have 1 command point. Okay, so the first one. 6 damage.
1's dead.
Okay. Too bad damage doesn't carry over. The second one. This is where I use my command point. Okay, I kill it.
The second one.
It all comes down to this last roll. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, Hornet.
And 2.
Thank you, Lawrence. Yeah. Good. That is actually clutch because I was able to kill them, drop it down, and I got 4 more because I put that down, which is going to be very important.
Just planting bombs.
Oh, so good. Oh, that was a big gamble. It seems to have paid off. And I am going to charge you here.
Of course you are.
Because if not, you're just going to heroic into me. What I should have
done. Pretty much. That's what I always will do.
Okay, and that's all. I am out of heroic intervention over here. But the Hornets are going to charge into your Zoanthropes to stop them from being annoying. Good. They make it. Okay, so they charged in. Let me go ahead and do the Dire Avengers first. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. I am Masterful Crafters or whatever. And 6s. Oh!
Ow!
That's 3 of them. No AP.
Oh!
Go Dire Avengers. Will they do any damage here?
Hey! Wait
Catalysted.
Hey.
Catalysted. Yes!
Oh.
Yes, take that. Take that.
Heard
down
him.
to 10 again. You will not end the game at full wounds unless you kill a bunch of me and heal. Okay, so nothing here except I lost a wound.
I got gray matter on your windshield.
You did. And then you did kill all of them. I tried to make a bunch of invulnerable saves with the Exarch. Didn't work. He needs to make a leadership test. And I believe he's leadership 7. Maybe he might be 8. If he's 8, he's good. If he's 7, he runs. And he is 8. So he is okay. Excellent. So with that, I get my last retrieve Nakmund data, so I will get my full 12 for that. I do get 2 points for engage on... no, I don't. I don't have anything in that table quarter.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. He doesn't count. It's three models or more. I should have... so I don't get anything there. Oh, no. I don't get any bring it down points this turn either. And you will get your grind because I only killed one unit, which was the gamble I need to do. However, I did pull you down to 4 primary points, which I think is the biggest thing that I could have done to help me there.
For now.
So with that, we move on to your final turn. Turn number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so movement. This flying hive tyrant healed, moved up. These rippers are gunning for these rangers.
I definitely am.
The venom cannon carnifexes are just like...
Cannon Brigade has
they're
gone
just sitting over there. And he's stuck in combat with the Darvenger. However, one carnifex decided to place some explosives. However, actually it does... If you don't do it with OBSEC, it takes until your next turn. So he won't be able to put it down relevantly. No. It'd have to be them.
Okay.
And they'd have to place it more than 9 inches away from this one.
Unfortunately, I did not do that, so you are correct.
Okay, perfect.
So,
end of the turn. Ooh, this was a mixed feeling turn, I feel, from X. Because he perils to do D6 mortals on the Wave Serpent. Almost killed the Wave Serpent. Then the shooting was able to kill the Wave Serpent and the Wraith Guard. So they all died.
I rolled out of a needed 3 on a D6, a 2.
A 2. And then he took 3 mortal wounds from the perils and literally has 1 wound left.
Who forgot to cast Catalyst first?
This guy. Actually, I told him he could. He's like, no, I have to learn. I was like, okay. You were very adamant. You were like, no, I'm not going to take backsies.
I messed up, and this is the consequences.
Okay, so as we end the end, okay?
At the end.
At the end of the end. End of the end in the end of the end. Excellent. Essentially, these are going to just hop onto here, and they're going to essentially try and kill this guy to get me some extra points. However, you did kill the tank for 2. You got 3 for grind them down.
Yes.
I'm going to get these rangers onto here, essentially. And they're going to essentially hold that objective. And then I need to put this into this table quarter to do engage. And then I don't have enough CP to fall back and shoot. However, they're going to move and get onto this objective to contest it. So then I hold more. So I'll get a 12 points at the end of the game here. And then we'll see what happens.
I think Skari gets it.
It'll be tight, but I think it's going to come down to the points here. So I will hold more with that. And I just need to see if I can kill to get some extra points for killing a monster. And I do have a Carnifex over there with a couple wounds, which is where this guy comes in. If I can kill it, that would be great. Okay, so I was able to kill that Hive Tyrant with a mortal wound from those Rangers. Yep. Amazing. And then he passed one of his saves against the Rockets, and that had 7 wounds left, so I couldn't kill it.
And he rolled a 1.
I did. I couldn't kill it. But other than that, counting the points, I got 20 points for primary because I got 12. I didn't. Yep. Oh no, wait. It's 12. Hold on. That's not right.
Math.
Okay, doing the math. The Eldar take it. It is 77 points to the Eldar to 65 points. Very, very close.
I will say though,
Woo!
I like the Eldar graveyard more than the Nid graveyard.
I know. I just played for points. That's all. That's all I could do. I couldn't kill anything. It was great.
It was great.
So tell me, what was your go-to moment for the game?
What, healing like 10 wounds on that guy?
Ah, get out of here. He ate all my psychers.
So many people.
He ate all my psychers and everything. I really like the little bomb dynamic. That's really interesting to try and get primary bonus points doing actions. Having lots of troops was great for that.
I mostly do a lot of learning games, so being able to try out some of the newer mission packs is actually quite fun. Yeah,
it was super fun. Clutch, of course, the Hornets doing great, and that one Wave Serpent not dying when that was
just the one Wave Serpent.
Well, no, just that one. That was the Clutch
just
one.
That one.
That one.
Just that one.
Yeah, you know how it is. Okay, you know how it is.
You know what? Forever the bane of every edition I've played in is those stupid transports.
And for more rants, check the link down below where he has a whole page of rants on his website, rant.com.
On an hour tangent on those stinking elves.
Well, Max, thanks all for the game. That was really
Thank
fun.
you for having me, Skari. It was fun. It was so much fun.
Make sure you check out the Bunker Game Store. The link will be down below in the description.
I appreciate it.
A huge shout out to all the channel Patreons without whom none of this would be possible. If you'd like to support the channel, the Patreon link is down below. Help me make more content like this. And a huge, huge shout out to Mini Wargaming for letting us use the studio.
I love you, Steve.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Matt, for letting us borrow that zone throw. Okay.
It helped. He killed somebody.
Well, that's me, Skari, signing off until next time. The not so dark kin.